Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft All the Mods 9. Last time we went over Apotheosis and the gem side of things. This time, I'm a little bit scared to say it, but we're going over the enchanted table side of things this time. I'll be honest, I've been looking at this quest book for about 20 minutes now, and I am already confused to shit. So this is going to be a very, very, very interesting episode. Okay, so if we look at our quest book already here, so enchanting table, you need 15 bookshelves, normal bookshelves, and you get to the first section, which we've already got because we've got one in our normal base, the starter base that we had. We haven't set one up in the newer base, right? But then we need there's these other bookshelves, right? And these other bookshelves, as far as I'm aware, give other different things, different aspects to this table. Whether you mix them in or add them on, I'm not too sure about. So it's just a case of reading everything, going through it, and hopefully it guides us through and reads quite well, or I can understand it fairly quickly. But anyway, we shall give it a go. Hopefully it's not too bad. We should probably start off with just getting some normal bookshelves around this. Let's just do such things. Okay, so like I said, we've got bookshelves here set up now. It does what anything does. We should probably just get a tool so we know what. Yeah, we'll get our unobtainium sword. So you can see here, these are the stats, right? These are the stats that it mainly goes off. The arcane, quanta, and eterna, right? And you can upgrade these things by getting these different kinds of bookshelves, and the different kind of bookshelves give you different things. And I think the higher these three stats are, the better the enchantments, the better clues you get in the enchantments, and the higher the enchantments are. As far as I'm aware of it, that is all I know. But it's going to be certainly interesting how overpowered this side of it is. I don't know. My eyes have not been opened. So we're just going to have to get into it here. So we've got the vanilla bookshelves, blah, blah, blah. We understand that, right? So we've got two different paths that we can go down. We can either get some hell shelves or some sea shelves. Sea shelves are your introduction to arcana. They give 2% arcana and 1.5 eterna. Better than normal shelves, right? You're going to need at least 6 of them for the next step, right? And do I need to make some of these as well? Let's look at the hell shelves as well, because we might make 6 of these as well. Hell shelves are your introduction to quanta. They give 3% quanta and 1.5 eterna. Better than the normal shelves, right? You're going to need at least 6 of them for the next step. So if I change 12 of these normal shelves, change them to 6 of the sea shelves, 6 of the hell shelves, hopefully that works, and we can move on to the next step. I'll get onto that. Here are the crafting recipes anyway for these. You can see here you need pufferfish, bottle of water, your normal standard bookshelves, and some prismarine bricks. We have all of those things. And the hell shelves, real quick, just to show you, is a regeneration potion. Interesting. Normal bookshelf, nether bricks, and blaze rods. We have all of those things. Right, so I have the bookshelves now. You might notice I don't exactly have 6, but that's because as rewards, we get an extra 2 of each anyway, so that's great. Now, we sort of messed up here a little bit because we didn't get to see what we're in for. If I do that, we'd get Bane of Arthropods 4 and anything else we don't know. Sharpness 3 and Soulbound, right? That's what I'd get for my bog standard Minecraft enchantment setup. So let's add these books and see if it changes or gets better. I must say they do look cool, having different bookshelves, like that is cool. Right, so let's see what we get. We'd get Bane of Illagers 5, and all of these have gone up. We'd get Sweeping Edge 6, which is good because we weren't able to get the blue sort of enchantments on our normal enchanting table, and we'd get Tombstone, Soulbound, and you'll see the levels have actually gone up as well. So this we need a minimum of 42 levels to get this. We need a minimum of 33 levels to get this, and obviously 14 to get that. Let's see what our next step of getting the next tier of enchantments is, and it's this infusion enchanted, which, by the way, we do need, if we wanted to get the superior sigils of socket in, if I remember correctly, we needed to get the enchantment of infusion, but we couldn't get that because of the restrictions with our enchanting table. So let's look at this infusion. Infusion is a special version of enchanting which ironically is used for better enchantments. When the right amount of Eterna, Quanta and Arcana is reached, the enchantments will offer infusion. To know the levels needed, you can check JEI or follow these quests. We'll be following the quests. So we can tick that and we can get our XP. This is where things get confusing in my head. Things start getting weird and complicated now because we have different trees here that I don't know what they do. So if we go down, because we've got a couple quests here already, you'll see Eterna, Quanta and Arcana. If we click on this Eterna sets the enchantment level which determines what enchantments you can and will get. The default is 0, the max is 50. Right? Quanta. Oh, so this is just explaining what the different things Eterna, Quanta and Arcana do. So, infused sea shelf. If you want higher Eterna and Arcana, you'll need infused sea shelves. To get them, you need at least 22.5 Eterna, 15% Quanta and 10% Arcana. The best way to get that is 15 bookshelves and 5 sea shelves. Quanta is already 50% is default. You don't need the hell shelves for this. We have them, and I'm assuming this is saying roughly the same thing, but we need more Quanta. I think we can do both of those. So as long as we've got 22.5 Eterna, 10% Arcana and stuff. Let's see. Ah, right, okay. So we need to make something. I think we just need more Eterna. And I think to do that, we can just remove these bookshelves and put a couple more of either one of these in. We get 22.5. Sorry, we're looking at the wrong thing here, aren't we? So I need one of extra of these bookshelves each. Okay, so we have at least one of each. Let's see what we can do now. Can we get we can get infusion, which is great. That's exactly what we need. We can get infusion on that one. Can we get infusion on this one? We can get infusion on both. Okay, so we just need to get some lapis. Right, so let's get one infusion bookshelf here. Bam. There you go. We get that. And those stats then go up. So we could essentially replace these over time with infused ones. Grab that one. There you go. That's 2 quests in here done. This unlocks possibilities here. I think we follow the main quest line to get to the end, right? I think that makes the most sense. Okay, so now that we have this, we can claim these and claim these, and we get a couple extra of the infusion ones. We could actually replace some of these right now. So we'll put one of them there. Get these 2 gone. And there. And we'll get these 3 gone. And we'll put these 3 there. Hopefully that will get us up to the next stage. What we can do. We need blazing ones. Okay. So to get this blazing hell shelf. The blazing hell shelf is an upgrade to the infused hell shelf. It increases max Eterna to 30. The negative enchanting clue makes it a little worse for normal enchanting. Instead, we can use it for better infusion. Okay, so it's probably not good, probably not the best for using for normal enchantments, but like it says, it gives us better infusion. I'm assuming that the exact same thing here for the Heartforged Sea Shelf, but we don't know yet. Let's see. The Heartforged Sea Shelf is another upgrade to the Infused Sea Shelf. It's a little expensive, but gives the Arcana we'll need for infusion and later enchanting. The negative refraction makes it a little worse for normal enchanting though, as it's important for getting good enchantments. So we probably should make one of each of these, see where we get up to in terms of making the Infused Deep Shelf. We should really try and look at the recipe for the Blazing Hell Shelf and the Heartforged Sea Shelf. Let's have a look at those recipes. This one just requires some blaze powder, an infused hell shelf, and some fire charges. I don't think that's too bad, actually. I think we should just make one of each of them for now. Okay, so let's make one of each of them. So blazing one made, and the sea heart, the heart forged sea shelf. Sorry, is I don't think we have a heart of the ocean. Maybe we could make one. Can we make not? Oh, we can do that. Bam. There we go. We have one of each of them. So if we can put them down. Oh, that's a cool bookshelf. It looks. Oh, that's a very cool bookshelf. What's this one look like? Anything? Doesn't look animated. It just has the pufferfishes being replaced with a heart of the sea or whatever. Let's claim these bookshelves. We also, because we made the deep shelf, dormant deep shelf ones, we get some XP. We then get an extra blazing one and an extra heart forged sea shelf. Perfect. So to make the deep shelf, we've got to make the dormant deep shelf, which we already have, and it's got to require 30 Eterna, 40% on Quanta, and 40% Arcana. Now, I don't know whether we're getting that, and that's on one of these. We've got enough of the Quanta. We're not quite there on Arcana, and we're not quite there on Eterna. So which one do we need to put down to give us Arcana? I think another heart one, right? Arcana, yep, and Eterna, yep. So if we get rid... Are we high on something? And are we high on Quanta? I think we are high on Quanta, so I think I can get rid of, like, say, this one. Nearly 30 there. Wait, what did we need? I can't remember what we needed. This is what I mean. This is why this is so confusing to me. So we just need to make a couple more of these, each of these. That's fine. I'll make a couple more of them. I'll be back with you once we can start getting the enchanted, infused, deep shelf. Okay, so you can see I've added a few more. I've only added 3. I've added 3 of each. And I think that we're there. Let's just go for it. Bam. Deep shelf. There we go. So we can claim this and we get 2 deep shelves. So we can go either up to soul touch deep shelf. Well, either way, we'll do one of each way. Which way, whatever we need. We just need this, and we'll get some skulk and that, and it gives us one of them. That's not too bad. What does that give us? It gives us 15 Quanta and 2.5 Eterna. Interesting. And this echoing one, we need any candles and echo shards with a deep shelf, which is sound. Okay, I'll get one of each of them shelves first. So if I do another one of these, get an enchanted deep shelf, I can make technically all 4 of these, unless you need... Yeah, you need the soul touched one for this. And basically these 2 are just crafting recipes, which I don't think is too bad. At least the crafting recipes, and I don't have to rely on my brain to work out what Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana we need, because my brain is no. Soul touched deep shelf. Bam, let's have a look at that. Okay, so we're running low. Do we need to go get some skulk? Okay, we'll make the other one first then. Let's make the other one echo in. Bam. Echo in. Perfect. And we get the skulk for that. Oh, brilliant. And now we could make this one. Soul touched. Perfect. We've done that one. We'll claim some skulk for that as well. And now this echoing skulk shelf, and we get a warden tentacle. We haven't even been reading what these do. Let's have a quick read of what these do instead of just crafting them. So at least then it sounds like I know what I'm doing. So this deep shelf, we didn't even go over this deep shelf one that we were doing. Did we go over these ones? We went over these ones, yeah. Deep shelf. The deep shelf, not dormant, is your next step to enchanting. Like everything else, it needs infusion. The deep shelf needs 30 Eterna, 40% Quanta, and 40% Arcana. You can get that. Oh, it literally tells you how to do it. And I was just, yeah, okay. This is why you read things, people. Yeah, it's sweet. Okay. So, like an improved health shelf, the soul touched deep shelf gives a lot of Quanta. It gives higher Eterna max to 37.5 though, not 50 like we have right now, which means better enchants. And the echoing one, a little expensive, but the echoing deep shelf is like a much better sea shelf. By the way, you need to kill quite a few wardens to advance more in enchanting. Should have warned you earlier. Also increases the max Eterna to 37.5. I think I've killed a fair few wardens. So, echoing shelf. Let's make this. I think we can do that. I think we have enough to do that. One. And this one we don't have enough skulk for. Soul torched. We have the echoing one, right? We just need the soul torched. Okay, I'm gonna go get some skulk. I shall be back very, very soon. Okay, so I've got some skulk. I just went the exact same place where we were killing the warden last time. We managed to get a couple stacks. I've already thrown some stacks away here. So look, we got some skulk. Got a stack in there. Throw some more away. We only need a little bit on us, but even so, it doesn't really matter because we can do this and do that, and that is the soul touched. So we can claim more quests on those ones. What does that give us? That gives us a warden tentacle and another warden tentacle. That's 2 tentacles. The last set of shelves you'll need are end shelves. To get them, you need infused dragon's breath. This one was hard to get, but you need at least 40% Eterna, 15 to 25 Quanta, and at least 60% Arcana. It has to be between 15 and 25% Quanta. To get that, you can try 9 echoing sculk shelves and 4 melon shelves, or 2 echoing sculk shelves and 10 heart forge sea shelves. Okay, so I think we have everything we need for the echoing sculk shelves. Sorry, for the infused dragon's breath. I think I just need to place them down. Hopefully this is enough. Echo in. Do we get good enchantments now? We go up to level 80 on the enchantments, but we can't see what it has because of our rectification. Let's see if we make the requirements. So we need at least 40% Eterna. We have 40 Eterna. Exact. Anywhere between 15 and 25% Quanta and 60% Arcane. Okay, so we need to get rid of something to do with Quanta. What would get rid of Quanta? If I get rid of that and that. If I get rid of you as well. Good there. Good there. And we should be okay there, right? Yes. And what does that then give us here? Oh, you can see we get more clues as well. So on this sword now, which has gone to 80, which is still 80, we would get Lifestealing 4, Frost Aspect 3, and Scavenger 1 minimum. We don't know what else we would get, which is nice. So if we grab ourselves some Dragon's Breath, we only need 1 for now to see where we can get up to. We get the infusion on it. Perfect. Grab that. We get that turns into 3. Ooh, okay. Now if we use that to do this, and we just need, it's just normal bookshelves. Oh, perfect. End shelf. Da, 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 da. This is one of the last bookshelves we need. Like, it's the last set of bookshelves that we need. And what do we get at the end of this? We get a Dragon's Breath. Thanks. Okay, so we can now go 2 ways with this. We'll probably go and make both of these. So we'll probably make another one. Just do that. There you go. We can make one of each of those bookshelves. Perfect. So let's look at both of the objectives / quests. The Pearlescent End Shelf is the best all-round shelf. It also gives a max Eterna of 45, but this isn't the shelf we're looking for to get the perfect setup. It's not, but we'll make it anyway. It's pretty easy to make. This one, bam, thank you. Pearlescent End Shelf. Thanks for the dragon head. We can now use that dragon head, though, to make the Draconic Shelf. And this Draconic Shelf is the last shelf we'll need for perfect setup. It might only give Eterna that has the max Eterna of 50. So only one of these gives all 50, right? Yeah, gives 10. So yeah, so we can make one of these either way. Draconic, bam, bam. There you go. The final bookshelf. Holy crap. And now we can start to perfect. We can get the best enchanting setup. This is what we need for the best enchanting setup. And we already have the Draconic Shelf. So we need 5 Echoing shelves. We need 5 Soul Torch shelves. What do we have here? We have 2 Echoing, so we need 3. With the ones that we've already made, I'll go and make those now off camera. So the Soul Torched and the Echoing ones, I'll make now off camera. I'll come back, we'll make the Deep Shelf of Arcane Treasures, and we'll make the Enfused Rectification ones back on camera. Okie dokie, so I have the 5 Echoing Sculpt Shelves, I have the Soul Touched Sculpt Shelves, and the Draconic End Shelf. There's only 2 types of shelves that we need right now, and one of them is the Shelf of Enfused Rectification. How do we make these? We now need the Shelf of Hellbound Rectification, which then is the Shelf of Seabound Rectification, which is an infused sea shelf, and a 3. So we needed this. Ooh, honeycomb blocks. I mean, I think we could do that. 2, 3. That's the Shelf of Seabound Rectification, and I think that is a quest somewhere along the line, I think. Yeah, this one here. It's because we need to make all 3 of these. Okay, so if we make this now, we gilded blackstone. I don't even know how you get this. I'm gonna go find some gilded blackstone. Okay, so I managed to find just like the perfect amount. I raided a bastion. I went back to the bastion we had, raided it, managed to find just the perfect amount. So I'm gonna get rid of some of these blocks that we're not needing at the minute, and let's make these. There we go. And this, we need the purple blocks. I don't even know if I have any purple blocks or how many I have. Oh, we need 2 more purple blocks. How do we get the purple block? Do I have a... Oh, there you go. There you go. We got the is that the maximum of those ones that we need as well? It is. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so that's them. This is nearly our perfect enchanting setup done. Okay, so that's not too bad to make. And perfect. And that now, ladies and gentlemen, is the maxed out, apparently the best enchanting setup. So let's read what it has to say. Ever want the most perfect enchantments? Then this is the setup you need for 100% everything. 5 echoing sculk shelves, 5 soul touched sculk shelves, and 1 draconic shelf will get you 50 Eterna, 100 Quanta, 100 Arcana, and 6 enchanting clues. 3 shelves of Enfused rectification will give 100% rectification, and deep shelf arcane treasures will top it all off with treasure enchantments. Now, when we claim our XP, let's see what we can get as our perfect enchantment setup. Apparently this now is the most perfect enchanting table. What are we going to get on our Morgan sword? Our Morgan sword gets life mending 2, capturing 6, sweeping edge 6, life stealing 5, Raider's Bane 5. I don't know what shimmer is, but either way, let's see what enchantment we would get on our unobtainium sword. Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Bam. Holy crap. Look at the achievements we got there. Let's see what we got on this sword. So on this sword, we got Fire Aspect 3, Shimmer, don't know what Shimmer is, Scavenger 2, Severin 8, Bane of Illagers 8, Sweeping Edge 6, right? Let's see what now we would get on our thingy. Curse of Vanishing. We don't want any sort of curses on there, so Curse of Vanishing is not something we want. Ooh. That looks interesting. Bam. So it gives us Vitality 6, Catalyst 4, Curse of Foolishness, Blast Protection 7, Temptation, Scavenger, Capturing. What do we have on here? Scavenger 2. Do we have Capturing? I mean, either way, we could build the perfect Morgan sword. Do you know what I mean? Which is something I really need to do, because although we don't need like sharpness or anything on it, but to have like the Capturing and Scavenger on it, it makes it more usable. And then having like unbreaking and stuff on it as well. But there you go. I guess that's hypothesis done, or at least covered, not completed, because I will be redoing some of this stuff obviously on my own to get the perfect like set of armor. If you guys want to see me try and get the perfect set of armor with the perfect set of enchantments, where I just like go through, enchant some books, see what we can upgrade on our armor, make perfect armor, make the perfect Morgan sword, and do smash a like. Do let me know down in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that episode if we do it. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.